never thought I'd hear myself saying this, but here we are. Kawaki is being slept on. Kawaki is being put on fraud watch. Kawaki was him. He was a menace straight from when he was introduced till now. So essentially what this video is about is looking at Kawaki and his potential abilities with his current abilities and where he stands in the verse. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Boruto and Kawaki's parallels to Naruto and Sasuke's are so deep to the point where it affects the treatment of both of them in this story. It's actually not a coincidence that Kawaki is being slept on right now and getting less spotlights, shall I say, compared to Boruto. But then if we take a look back in time, it's just like how Naruto was compared to Sasuke in early Shippuden. I mean, Sasuke learned Kirin and all his Chidori variants. And what of Naruto? And now we have the king here, Boruto learns Uzuhiko with flying Raijin and knows all of Sasuke's arsenal. Okay? If Shippuden was aired today, everybody, and I mean everybody, would call Naruto a fraud. Alright? Everybody would call Naruto a fraud. But we saw that man creep his way back to the top of the verse, and that will be the case with Kawaki too. Kawaki will eventually get stronger than Boruto in some form or way, as we saw in this battle, like the clip that's playing, but the one from the future, as we can see that they are almost even, Kawaki even looking like he has an edge over Boruto. Okay, but personally I cannot tell how long he will stay at the top because of one reason and one reason only, being that Kawaki is not the main character, okay, but the main side character. Nonetheless, it's undeniable that Kawaki will regain his throne again, so let's see his tools that he will use in accomplishing just that. Number 1 will of course be Kawaki's karma. This is undoubtedly one of the best abilities in the verse and in anime in general. Kawaki can absorb anything made from chakra, which already nullifies 99.9% of the verse. It also gives him increased stats in speed, strength and whatnot, but the most important part of the karma is the experience laid upon the user. This alone sets the karma apart from other abilities in verse and in anime. Only God knows how many millions worth of years of fighting experience and styles that he has. He's basically an old man in a young boy's body when the karma is put to its proper use. We got number 2 being Ishiki's Dojutsu. Since no name has been given to us officially, I'll stick to this, and it has a simple, but when paired with the battle experience from the karma and used properly, it will give the toughest of fighters a hassle. Okay, as shown with Naruto and Sasuke. The simple ability is simply that he can shrink himself and enlarge anything. Okay, any non-living thing. He can shrink any non-living thing and enlarge it as well. The only thing that cannot be shrunk is another living thing or another person. Shrinking, enlarging, absorption from the karma, and dispelling absorbed power. He's already OP on paper, and we're still getting into more and more of his powers. With number 3 being Daikokuten. This is an ability that allows Kawaki to store anything, be it living or non-living, in a dimension where time doesn't flow, and he can put and pull anything from there as long as he so wishes it. This is where Naruto and Hinata are currently being kept, and it is where his sensory jamming cubes are. That's another ability of his, but I decided to just sum it all up with Daikokuten. Okay, they block the sensory abilities of an opponent, which gives Kawaki a devious advantage in a fight. It is also the dimension where he stores the chakra draining rods, the rods that Ishiki used to impale Naruto and Sasuke, Konohamaru as well. They drain your chakra, and I think that's like a fact about those rods that most people forget. He's already OP on paper, and we're still getting into more and more of his abilities. And in number 4, we have Kawaki's cybernetic arm, which he can use to shoot projectiles, make weapons, and make shields as well. Nothing too spectacular, but deadly when used as efficiently as he does. In number 5, we have the Byakugan. I think people forget Kawaki has a 99.9% chance of awakening a Byakugan because he's an official Otsutsuki like Boruto, and Boruto has awoken his. So all that's left for Kawaki is to do the same. With the all aforementioned abilities and 360 vision, I think Kawaki is going to do some serious damage. Even without him being an official Otsutsuki, just from him being the vessel of Ishiki, he still has a high chance of awakening the Byakugan. So that's one thing we have to wait and look out for Kawaki as a character. And finally, for number 6, we have the powers to come plus his potential. Boruto is the number 1 most unpredictable manga right now, and I know they are going to buff Kawaki extremely well in the coming chapters. I think all 8 triangles in his eye represent an ability, but we are yet to find them all out, and by the time we do, Kawaki will be standing on business. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If I missed any one of Kawaki's abilities, please do not hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for 249 subscribers. Your support means a lot to me. I appreciate it, even if I don't upload regularly. Thank you so much. Peace out, and I love you all.